Hey guys, it's Guy389 here, and welcome back. I apologize for cutting the last episode short, but I was, well, my internet just disappeared, and it was gone for about 3 or 4 hours, and by the time I got it sorted out, I just decided it wasn't worth it. So last time we were working on this bridge here, and I finished it up. I also built a little plot system out here. This is generally what's going to happen. And if all goes well, I'm going to have Cap Owner come in here and put in a little structure and build here. And I'll do similar things. I'll put one on the other side. You already see over there something that me and Kyle have been working on. But yeah, this is the design I ended up with. I'll use Fly to show you guys the underside of the road because I have Fly, and thus I can do so. So I ended up with these double blocks here. As you remember last time I was trying to make some kind of interesting lighting setting. That didn't pan out, so in the end I just left them there and thought, well, you know, it adds some what do you call it, depth to the bridge. Makes it look a little cooler. So in theory, we're going to have this go exponentially longer than this in that direction, and we'll have little structures along all the sides. So I want to have some particularly big structures right here near the center, particularly ones made by other moderators on the server if they want to build here. And I'll have, on this side, I think, Evan or Kokoba. Hold on, I'm just going to turn the music down a little bit. I like to have the music on while I'm playing, but sometimes it's a little loud. But the idea is we're going to have Kokoba set up here. He can have his own house. Currently he's shacking with me. And eventually we're going to get Kyle to actually build his house. Kyle is sitting right next to me, actually. Yeah, you might have heard him in the background just there. He just said hi. So Kyler389 is in the room with me, and I'm trying to convince him to build his house. Trying my best. He can also feel free to log in now and, troll us while I'm doing this video, because I'll be here for... well, I had to cut the last one short, so I'll make it a little extra long this time. We'll try to find something exciting to do. So this is part of the work that we did. Kyle came over, and so I convinced him to play a little bit of Minecraft with us. And we got ourselves some cows up here. We got ourselves some sheep up here. And yes, we did fly them up. In the end, making water elevators and stuff, it just took too long. And we are so far from the mainland that we just said, you know what, we're just going to cheat. We're just going to fly them in. And we dumped them in the water there, and then we carried them on leashes all the way over here. And we have a little farm set up. Now, the original plan was that, as you can see, it is elongated in that direction. The original plan was that it was going to be vertically and not horizontally aligned with the tower. And the reason for that is we were going to set up a minecart system that leads it up to a slaughtering room where they'll automatically be caught on fire and with a lava blade, obviously. And when they die, they'll drop cooked meat, which will make the entire process a lot simpler. However, we're going to have to be a little bit more creative because though I explained how to do it to Kyle, he instead made it the other way. Which is fine. It's fine. But, we'll end up just building little sections like that on all sides for cows, sheep, pigs, and it'll look nicer than it does now. Also, I have to address that Bushman made a video and spotlighted us, so big thanks to Bush. And he may have directed you guys to my channel. Yes, I just jumped down there. I have Fly on, so I don't take fall damage. I'm cheating. It's hacks. Well, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Right now it's just to make things go faster. Another thing we did I finally got all the chests sorted out, but I'll talk about that in a second. Anyways, to those of you who ended up coming here because Boosh sent you here, this isn't a Let's Play where you'll see me do everything, mainly because I don't record all the time. I like to, concentrate when I'm building and when I'm mining, and also I do a lot more mining and farming than most YouTubers, so I'm doing as much of that as possible off camera, and instead I'll just show you guys the end result. And if there's something you guys want to see, you can let me know in the comment section below, and I will show you how to build it. If people want a tutorial video, I can probably do that. It's not too difficult for me. I just have not done tutorial videos because no one has ever asked. So yeah, that's what you're getting into, is you're mainly getting into me showing off what I've done, and then we'll go off on an adventure if we have time. Otherwise, I'll do some building, and we'll chat, we'll talk about stuff. So I got the sorting done. As you guys probably saw, oh, Kyle just logged in to troll us. Hi there. He's trolling us. And yeah, I showed you guys the chest room earlier, and it was not finished last time I showed it to you guys, but I spent, I think it was the better half of 2 hours just putting signs on all of these chests. And as you can see, they are aligned with Kyler389, Gyre389, and the Kokoba. We've added Evan to the town because he logged in, and I had no idea he was whitelisted on this server. But yeah, I've put him in. Also, I think I showed you guys last time that I'd finished off these, but I'll show you them one more time. Boosh did show them off in his video, but he had no idea what they were. So basically you put iron up in this one, it goes down, goes into the auto furnace, the auto furnace cooks it, it gets transported down into the chests, and the chests are aligned to the top. Now they only go all the way up on these. On the other ones I haven't built enough chests and hoppers. I also apologize that there's a lot of work in progress going on. Like that watermelon thing there is eventually going to be a watermelon sphere type thing. Not a big one. I'm just gonna mirror the top on the bottom. And yeah, tree farm's doing alright, still doing its job. We've got animals now. We've got the chest system sorted. Soon, because we have cows, we'll be able to get enough leather to actually put little, what are they called again? Item frames on all the chests. And that will make things even more simplified and easy. I also did a little bit of brewing. That ended up doing absolutely nothing. I'm going to have a brewing room set up in one of these corners. Not sure which yet. But the big thing that me and Kyle did is really this thing right here. So this is our iron golem farm. Now, you guys may have seen this design before. I found it on YouTube. I just modified the end of it, because the version that's shown on YouTube does not auto-kill them. It was invented before hoppers were added into the game. So now that we have hoppers, I just extended the lava blade one more step so that it will kill the iron golem, and the iron will be washed into these chests. And we can pick it up, and that's basically just free iron. So any work I'm doing in this general vicinity, any farming I'm doing, will allow iron golems to spawn. Let's see if we get lucky and get to see one. Probably not, because they don't spawn that frequently. But basically they just fall down here, get pushed along, get killed by the lava blade. If you're wondering how to make a lava blade, I can fly over and show you. You just need to put signs on both sides to separate the water and the lava. Iron golems are 3 blocks high, so their head gets caught in the lava blade and they get killed by it. And I believe it is 16 slots long. I think 15 is if you want to bring it down to 1 heart. Or, yeah, 1 heart. But 16 seems to completely kill them. Also, yeah, I'm going to have a talk with Kyle about aesthetics. He seems to have forgotten that we're on a floating island, so we can see his little trash can that he built for the eggs. Also, once again, going to have a talk with him about building his house. We want it built. We want it nice, pretty. Kyle is a good builder when he wants to be. Let's see how the farm's doing. So I also finally finished off the granary. So now it is completely filled to capacity, and we're good. So, oh, also netherwort. Netherwort is a new thing. Alright, so for today, I guess, well, what kind of adventure can we go on, really? There's not a lot more to do. I do kind of want to get a gold farm going, but I need to find a good spot to set up a nether portal. Somewhere in the vicinity here, not too far away, but far enough away to where the portals don't accidentally link to each other. So you can see some sorting hasn't been done. We're eventually just going to move all of this stuff out. The central area here is pretty pointless. And the rain is loud. Bring it down to sound level 10. Rain is loud. Let's go into the nether for a little bit. We also got ourselves a nether star, as you guys probably saw. That was another big event yesterday. Unfortunately, we didn't record it. To be entirely honest, I was tired and completely whacked out of my mind, and it just did not occur to me to turn on Fraps and record it. I could have, but I just ended up not doing it. And I apologize for that. It would have been fun, but, you know, Kyle was in the room, and I was not really thinking too much about recording, and I was tired. I was really tired. But let's do a little exploring here in the nether. Well, this area is obviously lit up because I've been here a million times before. I really still have no idea what this is. I believe it is supposed to be someone else's track. However, they've built it right through my passageway, which takes me to the nether dungeon right here, or what are they called again? Fortress? Nether fortress. And I also have a nice little neat way up here. No idea who did this, but someone obviously needed some nether brick, and they didn't feel like cooking netherrack. For those of you who do not know, you can now cook netherrack, and it will turn into nether bricks, which are individual bricks of nether brick, and you put 4 of them together to make a nether brick block, like this. And no idea who the hell is putting these here, but it is annoying the crap out of me, and it is all going away. Ooh. Got some guys over there. Might want to make some trouble with them. But yeah, this is currently my... What are these called again? Blaze? Yeah, my current Blaze farm. I haven't set it up to be automated yet, mainly because I don't know how to automate them. I'll probably look that up on YouTube. Might not do it this week, but I will try to figure out how to automate this, mainly because it's more efficient that way. I can just sit there and punch these guys, and I'll get plenty of blaze rods, which I can use for a variety of things. Mainly, I'll probably end up making a lot of Eyes of Ender, because I make a ton of Ender chests. Me and Kyle spent the better half of the day farming obsidian in the end. Or not farming, but digging obsidian in the end. And yeah, we have, was it 6 stacks, I think? 6.5 stacks of obsidian. So we're gonna get a little bit more than that, but essentially with if we get 8 stacks, we can make an entire stack of blaze rod. We can make an entire stack of ender chests. We obviously don't need that many ender chests, but I'm putting them more or less everywhere in town because, as you probably noticed, the town is getting pretty expansive. It may not be like big in terms of like the number of blocks used, because I'm trying to use as few blocks as possible when building, and also to use as basic blocks as possible. You may notice like the crude look of things, and it's not very stylish, and everything's very like stone and cobble and stuff like that. But that's more or less intentional. It's mainly function over feature in the industrial area, and I want that to contrast a little bit when I actually start building the city, which will be much more aesthetic over function. In fact, it will be completely functionless. It will be purely aesthetic because it's a town, and we'll probably get a breeding cell in there and stuff like that. Now that we have the iron farm, we can actually get townsfolk all the way down there using minecarts. So, in theory, that should all work itself out. Alright, we've done a little bit of that. Showed you guys how that works. It's not too complicated. I also have a new bow. A little bit more powerful. Oops, missed him. Oh, he got me. Oh well. Well, we'll worry about that later. Trying not to knock the wither guy off, because I want to fight the wither guy. You can never have enough wither heads. Kyle's once again trying to make a reference to them being... No! That wasn't my fault. The ghast killed him. Alright, ghast gone. Well, that's one problem solved. I'm also confused by this. I keep seeing these like random structures here, and I have no idea what it is. I'm pretty sure it's not actually a building, because it doesn't appear to be a building. It appears to just be blocks. I think he's using them to like escape enemies or something. So he's throwing them up just to protect himself. So I don't feel bad about removing them. Yeah, they're mostly just protection. Alright, this is going to be tough dealing with those guys. I might as well go over to the other fellow, because this guy over here, who is building around here, he's actually got a automated nether, what's it called again, blaze farm, which I found to be a little bit interesting. We can't see it anymore though, because he's gone and hidden it. Oh well, we can see it from here. I believe it is automatic, but I don't know. Yeah, it is. It keeps pushing them inwards and downwards. So if you stand down there, you'll eventually get them. Alright, let's warp home. I also done something a little bit neat. Because I have the warp command, I now have a warp 389 town. Warp 389 hub, which is a test warp. Now, obviously only the moderators on the server can use that, so that would be people with blue names and people with other colored names, but not the green colored names, because I don't think they have the warp and TP commands. But I will probably end up putting a warp sign on the other side of this thing. And also, I think we're gonna have to do something about this. Now, if you guys are watching from Bush's video, he said that we aren't very social, and that's why these are here. These are actually mainly here so that we don't get unexpected guests while we were building. Once we've finished things, we're probably going to open this up, and we'll at the very least have the door open whenever we're online, and we'll just close the door when we're offline. I trust most people to not grief on this server, especially now. Like in the beginning, there was more of it because people didn't know quite what kind of server this was going to be. If you're, like a fan of Bushman97, whose server this is primarily, then you probably know that he became pretty well known due to some pranks. So a lot of the people who joined the server thought, oh, this is going to be a server where pranks are perfectly okay. And they are. But most people don't understand the difference between pranking and griefing. Now, on the Minecraft server, I know that some of the pranks they do are really, really, really insane. The difference is those guys all know each other, and off camera, when they're not pretending to be really upset that someone broke into their house and did something, they actually talk to each other and they help each other fix things afterwards. So like if you know someone on the server and you trick them and they die in a TNT death, we're not going to persecute you and kick you off the server for it. That's completely different from, say, pranking someone at random and destroying their entire house. And that's what happens more often than not, is people will get a little carried away with their prank and they'll end up destroying people's houses. Now, our track system here seems to be griefed to absolute insane levels now. And also, someone else appears to have built their minecart right around ours as well. Alright. Now let's... So we're in hub. I believe the exit is the exit on the top floor? Yeah, the exit's on the top floor. I'm just going to bring you guys out to the main server because I guess a couple episodes ago I did a bit of walking around and just showed you guys some of the interesting buildings that people have built. A lot of them much more impressive than my own because, well, let's face it, I don't spend all that much time playing Minecraft these days. But I do like to get on every now and then. Put in a few hours here and there. Where is the exit, though? Can't figure it out. Is it this one? No, that's... Alright, this is getting too complicated for me. Let's do this the easy way. Warp, spawn. There, now we are on the other side of the portal. I got lost, sorry. It's over there. That is where the portal is. And this is a copy of Bush's Minecraft area. I'm not going to go into detail on this. You guys may or may not have seen it already. But I will head off into the night, and we will see if we can find a house or 7 on the way. Actually, let's go through these reeds, because I think there's a desert over here. And while I did not bring the materials with me, I do in fact need some more sand. So we can collect some sand, and if we find some, we can collect some cacti, and that will help us get our cacti farm going. Yes, the plural of cactus is cacti. If you did not know that, then you just learned something new. Congratulations. Alright, there we go. 3 cactus. I see someone else has had the idea before I did. Alright, I'm just gonna chase off this little griefer here. You may die too. Alright, there we go. Now we should be relatively safe for a little while. We can actually do this. This will be a little bit more efficient because we only need to dig out the bottom block and place a torch. And that will give us some free sand. We'll just do that. So once again, I've done this in the last 2 episodes, and I don't actually know when this episode's coming out, but I've been talking about Battlefield 4, and I want feedback. Do you guys actually want to see me do Battlefield 4, or do you guys want to see something completely different? Or do you guys just want to see Minecraft? Or do you not care? There's probably at least a portion of you guys that don't care. But I do care, and I'm probably going to post at least some Battlefield 4, but you know, if you guys let me know that you're like really, really interested and really, really excited for Battlefield 4 and you want to see me do some Battlefield 4 videos and you guys are really, really, really stoked about it, then I'll probably do more videos than if you guys are like, meh. Alright, let's see how much we got. We got 1 stack. Alright. Let's see if we can do this a little bit more efficiently, because I was slowing down while talking. Super speed. Yeah, my voices aren't that amazing. I was a lot better at that in high school. But then again, me and my friend, we used to make voices all the time, and it was extremely awkward. We had one voice, which was the creepy old pervert voice, where we would make our voice go all dark, and that tended to scare people away. Then we had British voice for whenever we were trying to be extremely aristocratic when we were joking or being sarcastic. And then we had, yeah, we had a bunch of different voices. We had the Texas guy voice that we did, which was extremely offensive to people who are from Texas, but extremely hilarious to everyone who is not from Texas. And incidentally, I am not from Texas. Alright, I think we've found where all the zombies have gone. So, hey guys, it's Guy389 here, and welcome to Fight Zombies. Or, welcome to the zombie apocalypse. Alright, let's just finish these guys off. More of them will probably spawn in, but that is of little concern. Right now, they can't really do much to me. Well, let's just see if this goes faster. Yeah, this is probably faster. We'll just finish off this diamond shovel here. because we can make new ones. We actually have more than 2 stacks of diamond now, so we're pretty good on the diamond, in the diamond department. As you can see, the new mechanic in the 1.6.2 update, if you hit a zombie, there is a random chance that it will spawn another zombie in a dark area outside of your field of view. Now, right now, they have been spawning in my field of view, which is obviously a glitch. But, you know, they've actually been doing, and it's something I actually like a lot, they've been doing a lot of work to try and make all of the mobs more threatening. Because you may or may not have noticed, but as you've gotten better at Minecraft, the mobs, they're just not all that anymore, except for the creepers. Creepers are creepers, and they will always be the most annoying thing in the world, and they've actually nerfed the creeper. So the creeper can no longer fall down from above you and insta-kill you. In the past, if a creeper fell from above you, it could actually activate its timer in advance, I mean, and when they hit the ground, they just explode immediately, and that would kill you. So they've nerfed that, so that is no longer a possibility. Alright, how we doing? We got a couple of those. Let's get some of this while we're here too. We need cobble and we need sandstone in quantities greater than 0. But yeah, give me some feedback. Let me know you guys want to see Battlefield 4. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you want to see more adventures, or if you guys want to see some building. If there's anything like building-wise that you guys want to know how to do, I can do that. It's not an issue for me to just take a few minutes out of my day and just show you guys how the structures I've built are made. And they're not overly complicated. I like to avoid redstone as much as possible, mainly because redstone is my Achilles heel. It's the thing I can't do. That seemingly everyone else in the world can do, but I just can't make it work. It does not work for me. Was there someone there? I thought I saw someone a second ago. Alright, now we got some resources, and it's daylight. Let's take a walk. I didn't even notice that. There's a flying castle up there. Let's fly up and see it. We can fly. Why not? So this is the sumo arena. I guess the goal here is to try and push your opponent out. No, I have no idea what this is. That was, like, weird. Alright, I'm going to go back down to ground level so we can walk normally. Exploring while flying is nice, but you kind of miss things. You miss, like, the finer details, especially when it comes to structures built by people who don't have fly, because those individuals will see things from the ground angle, and if you're flying, you're going to simply avoid the angle that they were building from, and you'll be seeing it from a completely different angle. Now, I try to build my structures in a way that they are appealing both above and from the side. Unfortunately, my structures are not appealing from below. Let's see, this is David Gavin 55's castle. Very nice. Let me out, please. However, I believe this area was griefed slightly. Not entirely sure, but I think someone came along and wrecked a little bit of it. And we do not appreciate that. If you are on this server and you like to go around wrecking people's stuff, we hate you. And we will not hesitate to jail you, ban you, remove you from the server. We don't care if you paid good money to be on here, which you obviously did, because it does cost money to be on the server. Not a lot, though. But even if you've paid to be on the server, you've not paid for the right to ruin other people's enjoyment of the game. And the people on the server have also paid to be here. So it's not just you. And as such, things like this, not cool. Not nice. And I am a moderator on this server, so if I catch you doing this, you're in trouble. In short, you're in trouble. Hold on, let's find out. Let's find out a little bit who griefed this. Let's do that. LB tool. That'll give us a log block tool. Mr. Logi destroyed it. Alright. And I believe Mr. Logi has also been removed from the game, but not entirely sure. However, this did happen recently. Well, let's fly up here, because there's a little platform up here that I want to show you guys. I did take a look over here earlier, and got ourselves a little floating platform of goodness. Now, on platforms like this that are, in the sky, and obviously this is made of... No, this is made of full slabs. I thought it was made of half slabs, but up in the sky, it's a lot easier to control the mob spawn rates. You can more or less prevent mobs from spawning in your little sky base, and it's very difficult for them to get up there and bother you, which I said in the initial video is one of the advantages to building a sky base. And I tend more towards water bases. Is this griefed or is it just a creeper? I think it's a creeper. So have a look over here. Let's hyperspeed a little bit here. I don't have the ability to fly at 8 times speed or anything, but we can fly for a little bit. Oh wow. That right there must have taken an agonizing amount of time to build. That wall there. I was hoping we would be able to find Yesed and Cap Owner's place. Ooh, I haven't seen this place before. No, wait, yes I have. I like this pumpkin lantern lighting. I would never even think of using that, but that's actually a really good idea, because it's something you can place in the ceiling, does not require any sort of lighting, and it's different from... did someone break this just to get in? Like, seriously? Alright. Whoever did this is going to get a warning. Alright. Let's see. Is Brett D. Fisher on? No, he's not. I'm wondering if I can jail him anyways. Let's just try that. B-R-E-T-T-D... Fister... Jail. You may not jail that person. Right, so I have to wait until he's on. But I will remember this. And whoever built this will probably log on and be like, hey, someone griefed my house. So I'll hear about it, and it will be dealt with. This is also not acceptable. Do not leave floating trees. How dare you? Ooh, nice little crevasse going on there. Got someone doing some mining there. And that is a nice looking bridge. A mighty fine, sturdy stone bridge. And I think I am noticing a trend here a lot. All of the other houses I'm coming across are a lot more finished than mine. Alright, well, I think we've done a little bit enough exploring. So for the sake of speed, let us warp back to home and do a little bit of sorting. I'm going to put my wooden pickaxe in there. And we'll see if... Oh, Kyle's actually done something. Generic square house, no jutsu. Well, it's better than nothing. I should tell him, however, his horses are escaping. His horse is about to jump off out the window and commit suicide. And yeah, he's typing to me, I noticed, but still, I'm just warning him. His horse is about to commit suicide. Let's see. Alright, I got some iron. We'll go sort that out, and I'll show you just how awkward this is. Now, for those of you who have not been following me in the past, I work at a store, so I have to put things on shelves all the time, and unfortunately this is eerily reminiscent of stacking stuff into shelves. But the good thing is, unlike in the real world, I have speed 2 here, so I can run really, really fast. Put the sandstone in there too. Got some smooth sandstone and some normal sandstone. I don't have a chest for everything, but I do have 96 chests, double chests, on this floor, and then I have more chests down there, which will be for the smelting and such. Another rack. Let's see, let's put the cacti in here as well. Cacti and sugarcane apparently go in the same one. Not that one. There we go. Blaze rods. So, Kyle was in the end and got us a ton of blaze rods while he was looking for witherheads, hunting witherheads. So we have enough blaze rods for a while. Ooh, an iron sword. Didn't even notice I picked it up. Have a chest for that too. So I think I've been going on for about a half an hour now. I'm not entirely sure, but I think we are getting to the point where it is about long enough, and you guys have probably lost interest about an hour ago. Which is well before this video started. So in the next episode, because I like to set agendas for the next episode, mainly just so that I can watch my own video and remember what the heck I was doing. In the next episode, hopefully I will have convinced Cap Owner to put something here. If not, I'll put something here. If we can get Evan back on, he will put something here, and we will have a better farm system. In fact, we might even build a better farm system on camera in the next episode, just to get all of the farms done. I kind of want to have that space in the middle open. Possibly we'll have horses in there, in the central square. But we'll have to look into that. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do yet. And yeah, I think the base in all is actually coming along quite well. The iron farm in particular is something I'm a little bit proud of, because I thought I was never going to be able to figure that out. But yeah, this structure here is starting to look nice, starting to come together. Oh, I didn't show you guys this. I forgot. Sorry. I have a lot of iron, is what I'm going to show you guys. A lot of iron. So this is a pyramid. It's completely condensed of iron, or completely consistent of iron, all the way through. No hollowness going on in there. I don't even think you're allowed to do that with nether stars. But yeah, we've got speed and regeneration on this thing, I believe. Not entirely sure how that works. This trail just leads to mainland. And had we built that a little bit sooner, we wouldn't have had to fly the animals in. We could have just walked them in, which would have been a lot more legit. But then again, I haven't been playing legit. Hello, chicken. And we also got our chicken farm going on here. Oh boy, Kyle forgot to stop the... You forgot to stop the egg depositor, didn't you, Kyle? So now we only have a chest of eggs. That'll be fine. That will be fine. Yeah, I guess that'll be it for today. I'm just gonna fly back to my house. Maybe I'll show you guys Evan's room, and then I'll end the video in my room. Need to get a door in here, because, you know, when it gets to wintertime, the draft will be bad, and, you know, we want it to be nice and comfy in the estate. So I set Evan up with a room here. It's very similar in nature to mine, but it will be his room until he can get himself set up. So yeah, I've got chests going. Don't have anything in them yet. Got my writing desk and my bed. Alright, well, I think that'll do for today. I'm tired. It's 1:30 in the morning. I probably need to go to bed soon. And also, you guys have probably lost interest at least a couple minutes ago. So, I'll talk to you guys later, and yeah, this one will probably go up right after the other one, because, you know, it's... the last one was only 19 minutes, so I'll probably get in two videos this week, or what's it called, or one video early this week, and I'll just do another one for Sunday. So I believe this one will be going up on Wednesday, and then the other one will be going up on Sunday. So the next video I make will be going up on Sunday, which is in a few days. So I'll see you guys in a few days. That was a difficult sentence to say. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.